Hello, hello. I hope everybody is doing well on their journey. This was an impromptu little reading that I've actually been channeling for 2 days now. We do have a football game going on in the far off distance. I'm here in a land far away. All right, so this reading will be for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Hi, Davan. I also have an extended version of this reading, okay, with dates, personalized messages, and we are going to go back into the hands of time, okay. Not with my man Genuine, but I have dream downloads for those specific dates for each of the signs. So if that is something you are interested in, the link to join members is on the main page. All right. All you have to do is click join, okay, and it shall take you there. All right. For the extended versions of these readings, they will be available for all tiers, okay. So, you know, if you want to join the $5 holler tier, yeah, it will be there. Ew. What's up with all the fucking perverts? Nobody is interested, I assure you. Hi, Nora. All right. So we're going to get into these channeled messages. Ew. Okay, so we're going to turn the live chat off. And Brad Pitt, no, it's never pink. Alright. Alright, you guys, I turned the chat off. Alright, it's too distracting. Okay. I will turn it back on later when I get the messages out. Alright. Alright, so, alright, like I said before, these messages are for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. The message started through, okay, the day before, the 25th, which today is the 25th. I started channeling these messages yesterday. Okay, the words that I had coming through were a mixture of Spanish and Sanskrit. So, Pranada este Nirvana, and also Navarro. It was a blend of, like I said, Spanish and Sanskrit. Spirit was bridging worlds, cultures, timelines, right? Telling me that something is pregnant with peace or on the verge of being birthed into nirvana. So, somebody could be literally pregnant, okay? But that's not what this is about. So on the 25th, the signs got loud at 9:54, right? You could be seeing 99, all right? An alarm I forgot I set went off. It said movement begins, all right? Exactly a couple minutes before, I had gotten my car back. All right, my same car that had been broken down. This was the third time it broke down, but this time I did something different, right? The threefold of creation. If something happens once, it will happen 2 more times. If something happens twice, it'll happen again, right? Okay, so you can do something different. So, yeah. The third time I did something different. I didn't just fix it, I shifted my entire approach. Third time's a charm, a new direction. So the third time's a charm, okay? You should know what this is individually. If you would like a private reading, divination by dawn 8@gmail. Okay, this is a collective reading and it's going to be different for everybody. So then at 10:39 a.m., I got another message. Nirvana movements. It wasn't outer movement anymore. The energy shifted. All right, inside, a surge of kundalini rising from the base, recharging the heart chakra. Okay, it was like a defibrillator straight to the soul. It was like being given life again. Okay, yeah. Right as that happened, and I'm not talking. If you've ever had a kundalini, okay, it's like having an inner orgasm. Okay, that's not released outward. Okay, yeah. So. Yeah, as that happened, an eagle flew directly over my sunroof. All right, a bird's eye view, divine confirmation, and then Spirit showed me the vision of Thoth. Okay, right. The bird is the word, literally. So right in the sky after that, I seen all these like white orbs. Okay, going everywhere, and all of these orbs. Okay, shifted. All right, and they were a flock of blackbirds, literally. Okay, literally. So we're going to get you guys some visuals for this. Let's see. Bam. All right. And yes, I took it while driving because I'm skilled like that. All right. So yeah, these are the same birds that before. Okay, I seen them before birds, right? I seen them as pure energy orbs, right? So yeah, light and shadow, purity and mystery. Okay, they were real in my outer reality, no metaphor. And while this was happening, I was listening to The Lullaby by The Cure. All right, that came through on another reading, and I will link it in the comments, okay? Yeah, it was the kind of shit that grabs your soul, right? Yeah, it made my lip quiver, you guys. So, yeah. Yeah, the blackbird's light and shadow. All right, so when I looked at the clock directly after, right, 1:43, right, that is the universal numbers for I love you, and then it shifted to 1:44, right, and then a plane flew over, all right on cue. So the 1:44, ascension, activation, right, angelic frequency, the number of the chosen, the awakened ones, lifting others out of density, all right, and then I got a flash of the Roman numeral number 4, and right, it was clear as day. All right, the 4th generation, lifting what others could not. And the 4th house in astrology is Cancer, right? The roots, the home, the inner child, the IC, the place where we feel safe enough to exist. Go check your 4th house, okay? Also hidden by the moon, right? Divine feminine energy. So Yeah, this generation of water signs is here to reclaim life, not just survive, but embody nirvana in the body, to break cycles that go back 4 generations or more, to heal the maternal line, to rise like eagles, not just feel the pain, but to transcend it and still love like it never happened. And you guys, I'm telling you, when people, I usually just cut them off, right? The grief, the apathy, pain, all right? Those are no longer emotions that I resonate with, okay? And I'm really choosy about what I let others dump on me, okay? Not downplaying anybody else's pain or grief, all right? I just so happen to not reside there anymore. I don't resonate with those feelings or energies anymore. I live, I survive in joy and peace, and it's been that way for me for a while. All those other things are no consciousness zones, okay? And when you pay attention to those feelings or feed that your energy, you're dropping your frequency to help lift them up. But if they are surviving in no consciousness, right, they are surviving. They have to have another's energy, okay, to survive. And that ain't me, baby, okay? And if you're not there, you're about to be. I want to share one of the orbs that I had. I wish I would have blown it up, but this is one of the orbs that I seen, okay, before these birds manifested. Yeah. I'm really glad that I took those pictures, right? Anyway. So these are individual messages that I have for each of the water signs. So Cancer, you're returning to your root, but this time with wings. You're not fixing the old home, you're becoming the home. The I see is no longer the inner child in pain, it's the inner creator now. Pisces, you're dissolving illusion. The lullaby isn't putting you to sleep anymore, it's waking you up. You're becoming lucid in the dream, and now you can rewrite it. And Scorpio, that explosion of kundalini wasn't random. You're the alchemist. You transmute death into rebirth. You've been through 3 cycles, and this 3rd movement is the permanent shift. So this isn't just a reading, you guys. It was a resurrection, right? You're not being asked to wait for your life to happen anymore. Movement has already begun. Nirvana is not a place you're going. It's what you're becoming, right? And the same for the other emotions, right? We create our own hell, okay? If you're going through it, love and light, whatever. I send peace, love, light, and healing, all right? But we create our own hell, okay? I'm also hearing Creed. I created my own prison. Yeah. So, love and light to all. Okay. Everything's a work in progress. All right. And there's always room to grow. So, let me see. So, this has been a big karmic review, right? A release. The last 2.5 years, okay? How much you've grown, all right? And how far you've come, okay? And you guys will have someone will show up to remind you exactly who you're not anymore as they wear your old shoes back to Kansas. Okay, and I really love because those messages kind of sound like the Wizard of Oz delivering them. All right, in this closing message, right? This person, that former version of self, or right, this old energy that you used to exhibit. All right, it's going to show up in another person in your outer reality, and it's going to show you how far you've come. All right. And they're going to wear them old busted bobos. All right, them bobo ski Wattentottens. Straight back to Kansas. Straight back to where things are black and white. Okay. It's also given me the black and white, the high priestess card, the black and white pillars of severity. Okay. The shadow and light aspects, the feminine and masculine. All right. And like I said, this inner alchemy and inner divine union. All right. This kundalini. All right. You're going to start seeing things in technicolor. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get little messages for each of the signs, and then I'm going to hop on members. If you feel guided, join the $5 holler tier, and we're going to get further into the messages, the dream downloads, and what I have channeled for each sign. So, Cancer. I'm hearing the name Carrie. Crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Right, there goes the white birds. And, right, that bird's eye view. Pisces. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. I love it. Listen. Thoth light codes, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic, and proof that the bird is the mother loving word. All right. Temple of truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Pisces, you're going to go through a throat chakra activation. All right. Holy Grail, Scorpio. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. Lemurian seed codes. Embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. And bam. That's where I'm going to drop the mic. All right, so we are going to hop on members and get the rest. All right, so thank you for tuning in. Peace, love, and light. Hi, Pennywise.